Gabrielle from Falher, Alberta, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
How long have you been actually here in Edmonton?
About 8 years.
At what time in your life did you realize that you wanted to make music your career?
I've always liked singing, but I never thought that I'd ever do it like professionally until about 3 years ago, after playing with a few local groups here in town. I decided that my voice wasn't that bad after all, and I'd give it a try.
At one time you were even doing the Janis Joplin songs and things like that, which is certainly far removed from what we hear from you today.
Yeah, you do that when you're young and foolish. Now that I'm old and wise, I decided to try something more my style, which is light rock, contemporary. Sometimes a little folkish, but not that much. No country at all.
Is there a particular element in a song that makes you decide you want to do that particular tune?
I like the type of music that has a change in it, like a change of beat from something slow to something fast. I like songs that demand a lot of power, like a powerful voice. I feel I have a voice like that. Basically, just something that has a good beat.
You're in the unique position of being able to sing fluently in both French and English. Do you prefer to sing in a particular language?
I don't think I prefer one to the other. I enjoy singing in French more at times. It depends. If I'm in a sort of a sober mood, quiet, I like to sing in French then, because French music is sort of like that. If I'm in a bouncy, gay mood, like I usually am, I'll sing in English because I feel everybody understands English, so I'll let them know how I feel.
Would you say that you could bring out the emotion in a particular song in one language over another?
Yeah. I can bring out emotion in a song a lot better when I sing in French than when I sing in English. French is my native language. I was raised speaking French. I didn't speak English until I was in grade 9. So it comes more naturally to me. I could cry if I wanted to while I'm singing in French. As when I'm singing in English, I find it very hard to feel the song that well. That's why when I sing in English, I usually sing just happy songs. Like, I prefer singing and talking over in French, because it's such an emotional song. It's about love, somebody leaving another person, you want them back. I think that sounds nice in French.
You're certainly in an advantageous position, being able to sing and record in French and in English. And in view of the monstrous French market in Quebec, do you plan on releasing your records in both languages for both markets?
Yes, I do. What I do want to do is have most of my records be played in Montreal before they're played out here. It's very difficult to have a big successful record here in Edmonton or Western Canada. People like to know that the song was popular in some other place, and what better place than Montreal? That's where the whole music world is nowadays, Toronto, Quebec, and on and on.
I understand that you recently performed in Expo in Spokane, and I'm curious to know where you performed, and if you performed in French and in English, how it was received in the United States.
The group that I had, Deja Vu, we all performed at the Alberta Amphitheatre and the International, and our show was completely bilingual, French and English, and it was all Canadian content, all, stuff from Canada. And the people from Spokane, mind you, there was people from all over the world, thought we were a really terrific group. As a matter of fact, we made the front page of the LA Times, and they called us the group with a difference. I'm not sure what they meant by that, but that's nice. You're a total stranger, and you're not tops, but people acknowledge the fact that, you're making an effort, and they really appreciated the French. As a matter of fact, they liked it better than the English, but that's not because it was better.
Do you feel that you'll eventually have to move out to the East to do all the things musically you want because of it being the musical hub, or will you try to stay right here in the West for one particular reason?
I was asked that same question not too long ago, and I wanted to go down east. I would like to, because that's where it's happening. That's where you're either going to make it or break it, because Sure, there's competition out here, but it's not half as hard as the one competition out there. Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't, but if I do go, I'll always come back because this is where I was from and I love it here.
What would you ultimately like to do with your musical life if you could have all the cards fall your way?
I always thought I'd like to make it big, but what's making it big? And I think I realized that a few months ago when I was playing here in Edmonton. Making it big is just being happy with what you're doing, whether you're earning $1,000 a week or $150 a week. And I think I've made it big in my eyes. And I'm just going to keep on doing that. That's all I want to do. I love singing. I love the songs I sing. I love working with musicians because I think they're pretty good people. Emotional, but pretty good.
You have an interesting formula for making a tune work for you in French, even though perhaps people don't understand it. Could you explain that?
Yeah, I'll tell you first that this formula can only be applicable out here in the West because they don't understand the language, most people. What I do is I usually choose a song by Mireille Mathieu. Her songs are fairly well known out here because of the beat they have. It has a repeating chorus line, and it has the type of beat that you can just clap your hands along. So it's fairly simple. It's a simple French song. And what I was going to say is take a song like Talk It Over, the record that I have, which is to be released any day now. It's not that easy to understand in French, and that's why I released it in English as well. If they hear it in English and then they hear it in French, they'll know it's the same song because I also have a French line in the English version. It's not that easy a song, but I'm sure it'll work out very well.